Sweet. There's another one? There's two there? So there's two caches? Well, Matt and I are, well, we're on the final leg of our trip. We are heading to Idaho Falls today. We're currently in Casper, Wyoming. We're going to be heading a little bit north into the southern part of Yellowstone, out through Jackson Hole, Wyoming, one of my all-time favorite places, and then into Idaho Falls tonight. And of course, on the way, we're going to do geocaches. We are at Casper, Fort Casper today, heading out of Casper, Wyoming, and we thought we would do one cache real quick. And boy, this was a hard one. Matt Attack found this one. Now look at the color of this, and the cache is related to a caisson. Now, if you don't know what a caisson is, look it up. It has a couple of meanings. In this case, related to military meaning. I'm going to spin the camera around, and right behind me there you can see a 1918 World War I caisson, and that cache blends in with all the little bumps and such on that caisson and was really hard to find. So we like those. Those are fun. That's a micro cache. So we're going to log it and head on down the road. So the real hallmark of our trip, of course, when we planned it, was to visit Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse. Absolutely beautiful. But typical of all these trips, there's a lot of little adventures and discoveries along the way that are unexpected and unscripted. And Matt and I have just had a blast. And of course, it's been a great father-son bonding experience. I look forward to these trips every year. And we're already scheming on what our trip next year might be. So we're gonna log this cache, head on down the road. I'm sure there's a lot of adventure waiting for us today. Thanks for tagging along. We enjoy sharing it with you guys. So a quick little story on this caisson. This is called a caisson and limber. Matt and I know these from Civil War. We've seen these on trips back east to Civil War battlefields. This is a little more modern version from 1918, and it carried 75mm shells in 1918 World War I. Okay, a quick little description. So the back part with the tongue, that's the caisson, and the front two-wheeled section that's hooked on the tongue, that's called the limber. Both of them have boxes for carrying the 75mm shells. Matt and I did not want to leave Casper without doing one more cache, and boy, this one was really difficult. Kudos to Matt for figuring out the hint and tying that in with the description. We've been looking here for quite a while. He finally found it. So I think one thing I really like about geocaching, or one of the aspects I like about geocaching, is the ingenuity of the owners of the cache and how clever they are in camouflaging and hiding the cache and blending it into the surroundings. And that's always part of the fun and the tease of the chase. So boy, this was a very cool one. Very, very clever, without a doubt. Now, we spent a lot of time around this museum looking, and you would think that this post might be post number 20, which is the hint. I can assure you that this is not post 20, although you would think it would be something relative to the cache since it's such a prominent marker in this area. But this is a stainless steel geo-survey marker. Has nothing to do with the cache. Now somehow Matt figured out from the hint that these posts, somewhere post number 20, is a hint for this cache. Well, Matt and I are closing a very fun day. The fun thing about these trips is that we can be quite spontaneous. The only agenda is getting to wherever we're going to stay that night. And instead of driving south out of Yellowstone, Matt and I decided to drive north, and we're back here in Yellowstone right by Old Faithful. We were here perhaps a year ago, almost the same time. So we just had a nice little dinner, and we're going to wait and watch Old Faithful and get back on the road. What do you think?
It's awesome.
This is
really nice.
We're blessed.
It's actually turned out to be a nice day weather-wise, and I mean it's nice that we arrived here before the sun went down.
Had a nice dinner.
Definitely, it was a great dinner.
And you look pretty comfortable waiting for Old Faithful.
Definitely.
You've got like the premium seat right there.
Yeah, this is. Oh, here it goes.
Little spoiled, are you, Matt?
Yeah. After hours.
What are you talking about after hours? A what?
Or maybe thinking about doing a geocache in West Yellowstone.
And will it be pitch black?
It will probably be pitch black. It will
have to pull out the...
We'll have to probably pull out a flashlight.
Or two.
Or two or three, yeah. Definitely.
But we like a good geocache challenge.
Yes, exactly. Especially after the really hard one today. I was excited and I want to do more of them, so it was really fun finding that one.
Let's do it.
Definitely. I'm pretty excited.
You'll probably nap on the way to West Yellowstone.
Probably.
Mr. Tom. Well, the big guy and I are relaxing. We have a premium seat. Very comfortable. The sun just went down. And now we are just waiting for Old Faithful. There's always the little teasing puff, and then nothing. It's absolutely beautiful.
This is way nicer than when we came last year. So
last year we were down there. It was darker. It was raining.
It wasn't pouring, but it was
wet.
It was definitely on the wet side.
And we had some thunder and lightning.
Yes.
This is nice.
It's nice to be away from all the people too.
Yeah, you got your own little box seat.
Yeah.
Nice, Matt.
Oh, there it goes. Look at it go.
I was on a cruise ship in Alaska, and we was by a glacier, and it was freezing cold.
Oh, I bet.
The guy standing next to me was in shorts, a t-shirt, and thongs on, like you got on right there.
He's probably from Alaska.
No, he was from I think Minnesota.
Oh,
he says, man, I just left him. It was 30 below zero. This ain't nothing.
Yeah, Minnesota is that. Yeah, I could see that.
And we were freezing our ass off. We were freezing.
That's funny.
So have you been to Yellowstone before?
No, this is the first time.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, we've been here for about a week.
Are you RVing it or driving?
No, we flew in and rented a car.
Oh, nice.
And the guy with us, he's been here about 5 times, so he knew where all the locations to go.
Where did you fly into?
We flew into Denver.
Oh, nice.
And then we rented a car and we drove up to
Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore.
We just came from there.
Yeah, went to Mount Rushmore and went to saw Crazy Horse.
Yeah.
That was, you've been to saw Crazy Horse?
We were just there.
Yeah.
Have you been down to the Grand Tetons yet?
No, we're going there Wednesday.
Oh, you will not regret that. That's gorgeous.
That's nice.
Yeah, friends of ours said we comparing this to there. This is a class all its own.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they say. I've never been there, so I don't know.
They're two totally different places.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Even though they're close. Well, have a good trip.
Y'all too.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Not that we understand not that we understand a single word you're saying.
I'm having trouble with you too. I know one thing. I wouldn't be sitting there with Sean.
What do you think?
That was awesome. It was worth seeing, worth driving, all the way in here for.
Can you imagine though if we were here and it was the perfect timing of sunset and
that would be cool.
And yeah, I've seen pictures of that.
That would have been cool.
Cool.
Definitely something to see.
You ready for geocaching?
I'm ready. I am officially ready.
All right, let's go do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.